LifeSmiles Houston is dedicated to keeping teeth healthy and white while also transforming smiles. And you know what? They are also committed to fighting domestic violence. Here with more is Dr. Randy Mitchmore with LifeSmiles Houston. It's a lifestyle too, right? Absolutely. So you've been in the dental world for 39 years, Dr. Mitchmore. And tell us a little bit about LifeSmiles, because this is not just a regular trip to the dentist's office.
LifeSmiles is my own creation that represents me and how I want to be treated. So that's how I model how I want to treat my dental patients. It's not a typical clinic. We've got a very cool setting, a beautiful home in Montrose that's been converted into a dental office.
Awesome.
So it doesn't look, feel, or smell like a dental office in any way. We do great things and we have fun while we're doing it in a caring and compassionate way.
Well, and speaking of, being caring and compassionate, you guys are philanthropic in a pretty cool way. One of the causes that you are supporting is you're helping victims of domestic violence. October is Domestic Abuse Awareness Month, which is why we're wearing these purple pins. And you're doing something really cool to help victims of domestic abuse.
You know, Derek, I call it America's dirty little secret.
Yeah.
Because the people that are victims of abuse, and abuse comes in multiple ways. It's not just physical violence.
It's mental.
It can be mental,
yeah.
It can be physical, or it can be sexual.
Yeah.
So that's why the real name is intimate partner abuse.
Okay.
It takes the form of violence, unfortunately, many times. 3/4 of the time that violence is to the head and the face. So there's a nationwide program called Give Back a Smile that I participate in through the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry. And the goal is to give back a smile. Someone that's had their smile damaged through intimate partner abuse. We have a volunteer network across the country of dentists and dental laboratories that volunteer their time and the materials to give back that smile.
That's fantastic. A lot of times, they get, if there's any abuse, it's the bruising where you can cover it up with makeup, and it's in a way a cheaper fix, but with your teeth, it's something that the first thing people look at is your smile, right? And so to do something that would bring back life again to probably an area of so much pain, what a gift that you're giving to these people. What a generous thing, and touching the hearts of so many people that I know right now just with that generosity.
Dr. Mitchmore, this is personal for you because your sister was a victim of domestic abuse. Do you mind telling us a little bit about that?
Not at all. Part of the mission of this program, Give Back a Smile, is to create awareness because it's America's dirty little secret, because the people that are victims are embarrassed about it frequently, so they don't talk about it.
Right.
And the people listening to that story are uncomfortable. They don't know what to say.
Right.
So they really don't want to hear it, and so that's how it stays a secret. When I first got involved with the Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry and found out about this program, I thought that's really a great program. I want to get involved. So I've started holding some fundraisers and treating a few patients. But little did I know how really close to home that was going to come to me. When I found out my very own sister, who I was pretty close with, was a victim of incredibly violent intimate partner abuse. But like you said, Kristen, you can cover up bruises, you can cover up broken bones, but you can't cover up a broken tooth. So my sister was able to cover it up, but unfortunately she wasn't a survivor. It was one of the things that ended her life.
I'm so sorry.
So that's where it really got my attention.
Oh my gosh.
To learn that 1 in 4 women in this country will be abused at some point in their lifetime. It's that big of an issue, and it cuts across all socioeconomic levels, from rich to poor.
And by the way, we still have a few things to talk about. Of course. I'm so sorry about your sister. An absolutely awful scenario. For anyone out there who is watching right now, it's never okay for anyone to hit you. It is never okay for a boyfriend, a partner,
push you, hit you,
in any way that's not welcome. And if you are experiencing it, please call the Domestic Violence Hot List for the Houston Area Women's Center. That number is 713-528-2121. 713-528-2121. Don't be silent. tell someone you got to get out of that situation?
People that are abused, they usually have it more than once, and there's always a honeymoon period afterward where, oh, I'll never do that again, and it happens again. So there's a cycle. So there is a way out, even though it may feel like it's impossible.
Right.
Two women, Tina and Suzanne, are particularly important to you. Do you mind sharing their stories briefly?
Oh, I'd be happy to. They're great women that came to me through this program, Give Back a Smile. Tina actually lived in Galveston, and the program helped give her travel vouchers to come see us. And her goal was to be able to laugh and sing gospel in her church again. So her smile was pretty ugly, but she was a beautiful woman. So sometimes that abuse isn't just physical, that they have broken teeth. Sometimes they're just so abused they're not allowed to go to the dentist, or they're not given money. So that's a particular type of abuse. So she was in pretty poor condition, and she had a pretty dramatic turnaround result with the smile that she got back.
Wow.
So incredible. And these people don't pay a dime for the services through the program, right?
It's totally free. Through the volunteers, and afterwards they're given some assistance with how to dress, how to go on a job interview, and other things to help get their life back together.
What about Suzanne?
She's my favorite story because she's an example of the abuse happened to her 12 years prior to coming into this program. She had already been out of the relationship. She had children, but every time she looked in the mirror, she could see this broken edge on a tooth, her front tooth. And to a passerby, it might not seem like that big of a deal. It's just a little chip on her tooth. But to her, every time she looked in a mirror, it just
was a reminder.
Brought back that flood of memories. And these are patients, we do these type of procedures for anyone. It's things we do all the time. So we were able to brighten her smile, fix the chip in her tooth, and it was amazing how she went from a fully functioning person but sad to a really happy one. And she said, you know, this is the first time my 12-year-old son has seen me without a broken tooth.
Wow.
That's incredible. Wow. Listen, Dr. Mitchmore, we're out of time, but very briefly, I want you to just quickly mention the Smiles for Soldiers that you're also involved with.
Well, I'm so thankful for our veterans that this is a program that's developed just through my office called Smiles for Soldiers. We're looking for that one lucky veteran that in a similar situation where the appearance of their smile is impeding them from getting back into normalization of civilian life, we're going to offer to give them back a smile with a similar program. They'll make an application, and we'll have a panel of judges to pick that one lucky veteran.
That's awesome.
To get back a smile.
And it can be a family member too. You can nominate somebody, correct? You can nominate yourself, or your family or friends can nominate a soldier for this.
And by the way, to apply or nominate for the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry's program that helps these people out, the number is 800-543-9220, or the website is aacd.com/aboutgbas. And also, your website is just lifesmiles.us, and your phone number is 713-592-9300. So go on out and check out LifeSmiles Houston. Dr. Randy Mitchmore, it's great what you're doing.
Yeah. Now, Derek, I understand that you're in the search for the co-host. I was thinking I was applying for that.
You absolutely should. You absolutely
But I'll settle for a regular spot.
Listen, dude, I'd hire you right away. Thank you so much, Dr.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. It's awesome.